Chicken here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, very excited guys, the crab is finally here. We're on this level 15 resource base for some reason, but here is the crab shadow guys. He's here, he's in the game, he's coming live, he's coming soon. So by the time this posts, we will be doing, I think I'll have about 18 hours left on the crab by the time you're seeing this. So tonight, we are going to be doing, well, technically not tonight, tomorrow morning at the strike of like 1 a.m. However you want to word it, guys, we are doing the biggest Mega Crab live stream. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you want to get a head start in your crab, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell and tune in, because we are going to be doing a lot of Mega Crab stuff. So I also noticed this in the update, guys. Instead of the gold being collected all at once, now it's back to single tap, which the chicken is a huge fan of. I hated how it you just collect one gold and it collects it from everything. Sure, it's nice if you're in a rush, but I just love to crank that volume on full and then just individually tap each thing gold. Maybe the chicken is partially insane, guys, but that's what we like doing for some reason. So, what are we doing today, chicken? What are we doing today? So, it's important for the Mega Crab to never get rusty on the basics. So, there's always going to be some Zuka solos, some all Zuka attacks on the Mega Crab, like it or not. It is going to be a pretty big part of it. So, we can't get rusty on the all Zuka attacks, especially now that we don't have bullet anymore. There's even less room for error than there was before. But the good thing about this is, we now have the Gunboat Energy Tribe. So, we're going to be able to boost up our Zuka attacks. Let's go like this. Oh, man. Oh, my God. That was disgusting. Okay, so we'll try to clean that landing up a little bit more for next time. But for now, we'll be okay. And let's see if we can at least get a little bit of damage done on the core. And if nothing else, we'll get Brick to tank a couple mines for us. And we'll just call it a day at that point. And then we'll go like this and like this. Bang, bang. That's basically the idea. And then we get up here. We get Brick locked onto the core. And then we can go like this. You go 1, 2, 3. Something like that, guys. I was probably better off using a shock on those machine guns. But I mean, we probably would have taken it out if any of the Zukas had survived the march. It was right here, I think, that we kind of screwed up on. But either way, guys, either way, we can do it in 2 attacks. That's also fine. But this is why it's important, because we're trying to get our Mega Crab training in, and we want to brush up on the basics here. The basics being the all Zukas, not your fancy Scorcher and tank attacks. Okay, so let's just do that again. Chicken's iPad's not registering the smokes for some reason. That's what we'll blame on chicken. It's never the chicken's fault. It's always some sort of software issue. So go like this. Flare right about onto that blue statue. That's basically exactly where we want to go. Wow, okay, alright. So we're having some troubles, guys. We're having some troubles. There's also a lot of rocket launchers right there that make it a little bit more nerve-wracking than it probably needs to be. But either way, we'll get this eventually. There just seems to be like a bit of delay. I still haven't done that optional update, so there still might be things that are bugged. I just went to update it in my app store, and it was still not working 100% correctly. So we'll go like that, and like that. And that's going to leave a little bit more of the Zukas alive, and we got some damage done there. So, I mean, ideally, we would want to bring 104 Zukas with us to the core instead of like 20 each time, and not have to do this so many times, but that's okay, guys. So this time, 1, 2, 3. Let's just get everybody all collected together. We'll flare them up nice like this. We'll spend the extra smokes, spend the extra flares, just to make sure that we're doing this properly. All right, so we'll get the statue flare going up right about there, guys. And look at this. Not a single delay. Not a single peak. We're doing good so far. So far, so good, guys. Alright, so a couple of Zukas are going to get lost there on the sides, but that's going to be fine. And we got, look at this, guys. We got 104 Zukas with us. It just takes a little bit of patience, chicken. Just a little bit of patience. Not a lot of patience, but definitely a little bit. Alright, and then we'll go like this and get the medkit down. 1 shot, guys, and 2 shots. Boom. War Factory goes down. But back. So we're getting into the Mega Crab training, guys. What else do we need to train? Something that we haven't used in a while. We could probably... things like Rifle Crab Zuka Medic don't really always have a place in the Mega Crab. Sure, it's good here and there, but I mean, you have to get a pretty weird base that doesn't really have a ton of rock launchers or shock launchers for Rifle Crab Zuka to take place. So, what we're going to be doing, so Okay, we're back to the main screen here. Yeah, the game's bugging out hard. I need to do that. I tried to do the optional update, but it wasn't loading in the App Store for some reason. So, what were we just gonna do? So, yeah, so it says in the boombox, I believe it says in the boombox, Mega Crab returns, optional update. What is the Mega Crab? The new update is here, I believe. So here we go. Dargy's Infamous Crustacean, new tribe bonuses. Here's the Simo, balance changes, patch notes. There's now a grand total of 13 new tribe bonuses will be added to the tribes. The new boost can and will be applied to specific troop types. So expect to be seeing some potential explosive warriors with flame damage. Okay. They won't all be immediately available, blah, blah, blah. Some during the weapons life. Earn exclusive monthly rewards as you climb the... so they did say somewhere, I'm not sure where, but they said somewhere that on level 80 of the Mega Crab, level 80 of the Mega Crab is where you get the highest trophy achievement, and yeah, so we got to do all that we can to get up there, guys. So let's go ahead and get some, let's get some Heavy Zukas. Let's get some 2-6 Heavy Zuka going with the taunt. We really got to work on this new taunt ability here. Just getting used to the swing of things. So let's dive into a couple player bases, and let's just go over kind of how the new taunt is working for us here. So we'll go ahead and we'll throw a barrage right there. We'll get some mines cleared out of the way here. And all right, let's go ahead and get all these guys going down like that. And we'll go like this and like this. We'll tie them all right up about there. So, yes, the taunt, like, I don't know. It's, I think they need to go back and rebalance it. I think it's too strong of a nerf. We'll get a good look right here. Since we have the extra G, that extra GB is going to be huge for the Mega Crab. I don't know if we've ever done a crab before, with a tri boost like this. So we'll go ahead and we get a shock here, get a shock there, and a shock there. So that's just it. You just need more GBE to do it. It's still a viable strategy. Like, it's still probably my most used strategy. I'm using Bullet with Taunt over Brick still. But let's do a side-by-side comparison. We'll use Brick in the next one and see if we like that any better. So the difference with using Bullet, obviously, is when you use Brick, you're going to have to shock everything around the core that Bullet's taunt is going to take for you. So, yeah, things like this hot pot. Here's a Simo, guys. This looks interesting. I've never seen one with the damage amplifier sponge going off on it. That's kind of neat. So, let's just pack them all around this hot pot and see what we can get done. Okay, we'll get everyone loaded up like this. And, yeah, after this, let's check in on our Simo defenses for the day. So, basically, the idea when you're using Heavy Zuka and you have a Simo against you is you don't want to do what I just did there. You want to do everything you can to make sure the Simo is targeting Bullet, because then you're not going to lose any troops. You see, he's actually strong enough to pick off heavies, so you really got to watch him. Now, obviously, he's not taking down enough troops where I'm going to lose the raid or anything, but it definitely adds up over time. So here's the difference with using Brick. Yes, you get them more damage. Yes, it's a little bit faster, but I lost a lot more troops. Especially, it looked like that hot pot, and yeah, if that Simo had locked onto Brick, that could have been basically more or less the end of the raid right there. So let's go ahead and check out some of our base defense, because the chicken has 2 of this level 3 Simos placed on the beach right now. Not my attacks, activity log. And okay, so the T-Meds don't seem to be affected. It looks like this guy was unboosted as well. So we'll throw this one into 4-speed here and see exactly how he was able to deal with our Simo. And obviously they do have tons of range, so it looks like he did have to waste a couple shocks on it, but other than that, I'm thinking, yeah, he just kind of sat back and then just threw some GBE down. Nothing too crazy there, so we'll see how this guy did. More or less the same strategy. Lots of teammates. I am around 800 VP, so there's a lot of tank raiding going on still, guys. But yeah, let's take a look at how this guy's going to deal with Simo number 3 over here, and then Simo number 3 over here. They do have a pretty good chunk of health, so it is difficult to just bark them out like he is doing with these specific boom cannons. But you see this? Maybe I need to move it away from that boom cannon if I'm getting hit with a lot of tanks, because it looks like people are just shocking it, and that seems to be how everyone is dealing with it. And you see right there, he does lock onto Bullet. So if you can get the Simo to lock onto Bullet, that's gonna be your key to success right there. He's just gonna peck away at Bullet and the rest of your troops are going to be fine, and then that's one prototype that's basically turned to be useless. So guys, Mega Crab live stream tonight. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell. I cannot wait. I'm more excited for this Mega Crab event than anything that's ever come to Boom Beach, except maybe the hero update the first time. That was pretty crazy. But I think this is going to be the biggest event in Boom Beach history, and I think it's going to be a crazy crab, guys. There's so many new things going off. I can't wait to get the chicken's claws on. I wish it was here, right now. But guys, that is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and I'll see you next one, guys. Chicken out.